These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, Megan Thompson with your afternoon update right now from ABC15 Arizona. We're continuing to track a developing story for you as Goodyear police are investigating a crash involving a school bus. This happened just before 7:30 this morning near 158th Avenue in Van Buren. The driver of the other car involved was taken to the hospital with serious injuries, but the bus driver was not hurt and there were no students on the bus at the time. Earlier today, crews worked quickly to clear up this fiery crash. The ABC15 News Desk gathering details from Tempe police. They tell us a truck crashed into the back of a semi-truck, causing it to go up in flames. Our photographer on scene near the US 60 and Priest says that driver was detained. Despite that charred vehicle, everyone is okay. That spot now back open. An ABC15 at the scene near 44th Street and Fry last night after a car crashed into a Phoenix home. An ABC15 viewer reaching out to us last night after they say they heard a loud boom in their neighborhood. Phoenix police telling us that driver that ran from the scene was later found, though, showing signs of impairment. Thankfully, no one inside that home was hurt. A final farewell to a hero. Family, friends, and the first responder community are honoring the life of Phoenix firefighter Anthony Mock. He passed away last week after a long battle with a work-related cancer. Today, the 39-year-old Air Force veteran had his memorial service in Peoria at Christ Church of the Valley. Well, turning now to an update as ABC15 is keeping an eye on the Capitol. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs makes a historic nomination to the Arizona Supreme Court. Hobbs announcing she's appointing Judge Maria Elena Cruz, the first Latina and person of African descent to be nominated to the court. She'll also be one of the few women who have had a role on the bench.
Could a simple bench be the cure for loneliness? A group of ASU volunteers sure thinks so, and we're taking a seat to find out.
It has been an adventure.
Every Tuesday when 80-year-old Pensy Culliver sets up her sign and takes her seat, she hopes to create a safe place for meaningful conversations.
I thought, well, if one kid stops, that'll be fine, But the first day I sat here, 12 students stopped, and I was like, holy cow.
Last fall, Pensy and 34 other seniors from the Marabella Senior Living community volunteered for a program called the Friendship Bench. The idea is simple: encourage younger and older folks to sit and talk to each other about anything. And that's just what we saw.
I'm starting to become a counselor. I know.
Melody Parsi stopped by for a chat, telling Pensy she's seen her on TikTok.
I think at any age, it's really scary to feel alone. So I think this is a great stepping stone of just getting people more connected.
Pensy's heard quite a bit, from the joyful to the heartbreaking, love triangles and angst over choosing a major, passing along wisdom, but more importantly, a compassionate ear.
I think it's just a matter of getting it out. You can build things up in your mind and your heart, but once you get it out, and it kind of, it's kind of okay.
One of my biggest fears is that no one would be interested in the program when we were launching it.
Program creator Dr. Aaron Guest says those concerns were quickly laid to rest as volunteers have since engaged with hundreds of students, leading to calls for expansion.
Our goal is to have a friendship bench on every campus.
You're not the only one.
But until then, you'll find Pensy here every Tuesday,
Let me give you a hug.
ensuring anyone who sits beside her
Hope to see you again.
Oh my gosh, you will.
walks away with a friend. I'm ABC15's Cameron Polam, and that's Uplifting Arizona.
With your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Today will be the last but best chance for rain here in the valley the rest of the week. Starting off with temperatures this morning only in the mid-40s with a chance for scattered showers through about midday, and then a stray shower later on this afternoon with highs staying below 60 degrees. As far as rainfall amounts, we're forecasting around up to 1/10 of an inch in parts of the valley. In the high country, forecasting snowfall amounts anywhere from 3 to 4 for areas like Flagstaff, and those snow levels dropping to about 4,000 feet. Highs today staying in the 30s, very chilly up in the high country along the rim. 40s from Prescott to Payson and Sedona, and 50s as you head along the I-10 corridor from Tucson to Casa Grande and even Phoenix, forecasting highs in the upper 50s. 7-day forecast, though, though, showing drier conditions the rest of the week and warmer temperatures too, with highs in the 70s by Saturday and 80s by Sunday. Flagstaff after today, we warm up as well, with highs in the 50s by Friday and back in the lower 60s, at least briefly, early next week.
We will have another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com, or you can download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.